Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today we got a fun video lined up for you. We have a head-to-head of two yard products that I feel are both home runs. Either one you get, doesn't matter. They are the Cordless Brushless 20-volt Dethacher / Scarifier. They run on DeWalt batteries. So if you're in the DeWalt platform, adult line, home run. So we're going to go over all the features, all the specs, all that stuff. So stick around, it's going to be a fun video. Roll the first clip, guys, and at the very end, we're going to do the unboxing clips after the credits roll. So stick around to the very end if you want to see the unboxing and how it came shipped. Hit that intro. Alright. First thing I noticed is that the Gen 1 is a lot more narrower.
Words.
It's about 15.5 inches, where the Gen 2 is almost 19 inches from side to side. Also, I like the speed locks on this one. It's quick adjust on these are much easier. Not much, but it's easier than the twist locks here. This one just has the little spinners, which is very easy. So right at the beginning, this one you cannot really adjust the height of the bar. It just goes in the plastic and it's stuck like that. This one has all the different adjustments. You can see right here, you just loosen this up here, and then you can really kind of adjust it however which way you want. Almost at any angle. You can put it like this, all the way down to here, really all the way. You can fold it up really any way. I might actually put it like this. The Gen 1, like you saw in my shorts, it'll run on Hercules and DeWalt batteries. There's less room in the compartment. It'll barely fit a 6 amp flex volt. I mean, it will fit, but you gotta squeeze it in there. So you can see how tight it is. There's no room. I mean, it's flush. Now where the Gen 2 model, there's a lot more room for the batteries. With the Gen 2, you could easily put two 9 amp hours. I don't know if the two 12s would fit, but well, I suppose the 9s and 12s are the same size. But they definitely thought there's some space on each side. Very nice. I like how this one goes to that way, where this one is in the front. So, yeah. Same length. This one now is almost identical to put it in, except for you need to loosen up with an Allen or hex key, which it comes with. Pop it out and slides out of place over here. With the Gen 2, it's a little more robust. This slides over the peg. You can see it's kind of in place in there, and then it locks over the bearing. Where on the Gen 1, it's just kind of out in the open. The shaft goes in there and then just clamps over the bearing over here. I mean, this twister could break. This is all plastic. And this is, the blades are metal. I guess this is the whole piece is metal. But really, if you look at it, there's nothing in here. It's just a shell with the adjustment rod and that's it. Then the motor is somewhere in here. The belt on this side of the motor's got to be over here. Now this one, the motor compartment is much bigger, right here. I feel this one has a lot more power. I don't know. I also like, this one looks more professional. This one has no markings on it. This one actually says Millef on it, your ultimate power tool partner. I just like the gray and the orange versus the yellow. I mean, if you're a DeWalt guy, this is perfectly fine. You could even slap a DeWalt sticker on here and nobody even really know. All right, now we're gonna do quick 2 passes, one with each one, just to kind of give you a rundown on how well they work. We're gonna use the bag, even though the bag's kind of pointless. Here we go. First one, Gen 1. Fully charged up batteries. That was Gen 1. You can see the path it made. You really can't tell because I've done it so many times until you get over here. Then you can kind of see the grass where the tines. See, it's kind of, they're spread apart a little bit more than the Gen 2 as well. But it works really well. The bag is pretty near full. As you can see, you can't see it. As you can see now. See the bags, I don't know, quarter way full. Now for the Gen 2. All right, ready? Here we go. Oops, where's your button in? It's actually up all the way, so let me lower it down to position 1. There we go. So much more comfortable. And like practically self-propelled, but it's not. But the tines kind of pull it along, you know. All right, you see my tracks along here. You can see what I did there. I don't know if it's hard to see because the sun is so bright, but works really well, guys. Don't mind my daughter. Say hi. Say hi. It's her birthday yesterday. She turned 4. So we got 4 and 6. My big baby girls. And then you can see the basket is pretty full. Half full. See it? Yeah. Now for the angles, guys. Oh, I bit my tongue. You can see how the Gen 1 is stuck like that. Or the Gen 2, you can adjust it, where this one, it goes right into the plastic. Now, I'm a fan. These are the best cordless ones I've ever used, because I've only used the plug-in ones, and that sucks carrying a cord around the yard. Yeah, call me shallow, but it's a pain in the ass wrestling that damn 100-foot extension cord. These ones, piece of cake. Makes it so much more easier, guys. Millif. I am a fan. They did send these to me, but I've been using this one for 2 years, this one for about a month, and just great. Never had any issues with any of them. And to be honest, when I first got this one, I didn't have any dual batteries. I took some wires and I jerry-rigged my other 20-volt batteries to this one, and I flip-flopped. I didn't have the polarity right, and I zapped the crap out of this one like 3 times, and it still runs fine. I didn't burn the motor out, nothing. Just like a champ. You know, I don't have enough good things to say about these. I kind of wish this one still took the Hercules, just because then I have extra batteries. But this one does. Yeah, there you go. It's awesome. Definitely replace the blade. You pull the screw pin out right here. Pops out. And then just give it a little wiggle. And then it pops right out. I'm going to put the Dethacher blade back in. See how it has a little hole right there. Line it up. Put this in place there. And hard to do one-handed. Sorry, guys. You can see how the bearing lines up right in there. You need to shut it like that. Tighten the screw. That's how you change it. Super quick. Screw just goes right down. You can really do it one-handed. It's hard, but you can do it. Come on. Fast forward. Boom. There you go. And you can't really put it in backwards. You can only put it in one way because the bearing has to be in the bearing shroud like that. See this one? It's a little thicker piece here. It's got a metal Allen key holding it in place. Yeah, I just like these springs a little bit better. Dethachers. Here's the difference of the Scarifiers. Gen 1, they're almost identical. I feel like the Gen 1, the blades are a little bit bigger. That's just because the housing's bigger. The adjustment on this one is so much better too than this one. This one has the pistol grip, where this one has a stupid twist knob. Alright, we're going to start them up, let you guys hear the difference. How they sound. First, the Gen 2. Ready? All you do is push in the button, click the bail. Pretty quiet. Right? Gen 1, push the button, hit the bail. A little bit louder, see? look how wide this one is compared to the other one. Like I said, this one's 19 almost. This one's 15. It's 4 inches wider, which just makes holding it a little bit easier. So really, the only markings on the Gen 1 that says it's a MILF is right here. MILF. There's a model number Delta Tango Sierra -20 X-Ray 240 Victor Delta Charlie 2x20 volt Cordless Scarifier / Dethacher MILF. This one, placard number is right here. I'll put this down below too, guys. Model number Mike. What's F? Foxtrot Sierra Charlie Romeo Foxtrot 01 40 volt times 220. No load speed 3000 RPMs. Oh, there we go. Working with 15 inches. Nice. Working depth. There you go. Has all the specs on it. Scarifier blade. Aerator springs. Very nice. Again, plenty of room. This one takes the stacked lithium. With this one will only take the 1.7 stacked lithium. If you saw my other videos, you already know that with this one. This one will take 2 4-amp-hour Herculeses, or 2 smaller Hercules. This will not run any Hercules now, the updated version. But it will now take the 5 stacked lithium, where this one will not. It just cuts out. It's really weird, but I'm glad this one takes it now. So I can use stacked lithium because that's primarily what I use now. Here I have the high output 4-amp-hours. They're not new, standard, you know. Slim pack 4s, not the larger 4s. So this is what I'll be using in this one. I'll be using these stacked 5s on this one. Here's the front view. Again, you can see the adjustment knob here, like super easy, goes up. Where this one, you really kind of have to be on flat ground, pushing both springs and turn it up, down. See, I keep it on 2 right there, that's good. Yeah, carry handle, this one's right here. What do you guys think? Which one would you buy? See the difference now? You can really tell the width. This one just feels better built, guys. But this one's also great. I've been using it for a year and a half. Alright, I feel like this is the 9th time I've recorded this outro because I keep messing up. What do you guys like, Gen 1 or Gen 2? Let me know down below. And please hit that bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Links will be down below. I believe the Gen 1's out of stock, and I don't know when it'll be back in because of the whole thing going on with China. You know what I'm saying? What else? For the money, you can't beat up either one of them. Hands down, great products. I have no issues. The Gen 1 I've been using for almost 2 years. The Gen 2 I've had for like a month or so. Great products, guys. If you have questions, let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a blessed day. See ya. All right, here it is. Nothing like getting mystery boxes in the mail. I wonder what this could be. Can you say new tool? And this is not an ordinary tool. I've wanted one of these for years. Say hi to Lou. This is a 40 volt cordless Dethacher / Scarifier tool. Now, there's not very many of these are cordless that are affordable. There are a couple, but they're like $300-400, and that's just insane for any yard equipment unless I'm buying a brand new lawnmower. Bye, Mom. Bye. Don't mind my daughter. She loves to make noise. She's 2 years old, guys, and she hasn't had her nap. Anyways, here is the grass catching a basket. Very nice. Very nice. Instruction manual. Probably won't need that, but I might because I've never used the Dethacher before. So it's kind of like a lawnmower or a snowblower where the handles are down here and you just flip it up. It comes with this blade here. And it has the tiller style blade in it. This runs off 2 DeWalt style batteries. Or DeWalt, can't talk, DeWalt batteries. Covers it up here. What is this here? This are the handles, extension. So essentially, it's like this. Here's the handles. You got the bail, opens and closes. Should just be 2 bolts attached to there, and these railings here, and it should be together. Let me get rid of my daughter here, let me put her in another room, and I'll put it together and check it out. Another Saturday, we're doing more detaching. So I have a 1.7 stack pack there. And then I have a 6 amp hour knockoff flexible battery. Let's see if it works with these kind of batteries. I don't see why it wouldn't. Don't mind my kids in the background playing here. All right, so if I can just one-handed hit the bail. All right, so it works with different size batteries. That's good. See? They're both low. I'm gonna take them in and charge them. That's good. So this is the largest flexible you guys can. This is a 6. So look, there's no room, and I actually have to squeeze it in there. So the 9 and 12 definitely won't fit. The 1.7s fit, and the 5s also fit in here too. So I'll show you that next. All right, guys, I don't think you can appreciate the amount of thatch I got out of this grass. Okay, look at this. This is just the corner. Look at this. Huge. Look at this. This is my yard waste bin. It's the double XL one. Look at that. And that's just from the hill, not even back there, up here, to my solar panels in here. That was it. I didn't even do the sides or the back yet. I'm probably gonna have to do this 2 or 3 times this spring. That thing works phenomenal. For the price, you can't beat it. 2 4 amp hour batteries. I did about 20 minutes. It wasn't exact, it's close to 20 minutes for 2 4 amp hour DeWalt's. And I have 2 8 amp hours in there, which are not DeWalt's, but they're the high outputs, and I just took 2 wires and ran it in there. And I did 28 minutes worth, and it went down 1 bar. So very battery efficient. Believe me or not, I don't care. But look at this. This is 1 pass. I mean, look at this. It is awesome.